They had sex in my guest room while I was sleeping in my own bed.
Ariana Madix spills the Sandoval tea, and it is piping hot.
The hardest things to talk about are usually the ones that after you do, you feel better about whatever it was.
The reality star sat down with Alex Cooper on the Call Her Daddy podcast and didn't hold back any details when asked about her ex, Tom Sandoval's months-long affair with her friend and Vanderpump Rules castmate, Raquel Leviss.
Things got off to a roaring start.
Now we're breaking down the biggest bombshells from Ariana's tell-all interview.
He and I went to bed in together, and then he left the bed and went to the guest room and f***ed her.
Yeah, like that. Ariana claims that while she was sleeping, Sandoval and Raquel hooked up in the home she co-owns with her now ex.
I was really, really overwhelmed.
As for that whole rumor that Ariana and Sandoval were in an open relationship at the time of his affair,
if Tom and Ariana do have an open relationship, Ariana knows nothing about it.
yeah, Ariana denied it both on the show and on Twitter back in January. And now she suggests her ex was the one pushing that narrative.
Honestly, I think it came from him.
People bled for Ariana, that's what life's about.
Ariana also addresses Sandoval's claim that he tried to end the relationship several times.
I tried to. She threatened to f***ing kill herself.
I was never saying that I was going to kill myself. I was saying that my life, this life, will be over for me because I will go do something else. I'm not talking about physically harming myself.
It was just so raw, and it was just hard for me to watch. My heart really broke, actually, for both of them. Of course, what he did, it cannot be, condoned in any shape or form.
And Ariana claims since Sandoval came to light, she's learned about more alleged affairs.
There was one years and years ago that I got a DM that was like, Tom hooked up with my friend in San Diego. And I was like, and I brought it up over and over and over and over again. And it was like, no, absolutely not. No, I think that was a yes.
Of course, Sandoval claims he planned to end things with Ariana before news of the affair went public.
When I turned 40, I had this sort of like spiritual awakening. Like I was going to break up with Ariana regardless.
But you didn't. You your best friend instead.
The plan was to break up with me without any mention of any sort of affair or cheating, whether that was pre-reunion or not, or pre-going to film Winter House or not. And then they would just start dating.
Now Ariana says she's so glad she found out because if she didn't, she would have been a cog in the machine of Sandoval and Raquel's narrative.
What's been the thing that you've learned the most in the last couple of months?
That I can do anything. I can handle anything. Yeah.
Of course, now Ariana is dating fitness trainer Daniel Y, whom she met at a wedding in Mexico.
I would say it's like really, really great.
And Ariana wants to make one thing clear when it comes to her ex.
I didn't lose him. He lost me.